Hello again, and welcome to another Quality of Life Tools add-on demo. And this one is for the add-on QOL Quick Slice Booleans. It's an add-on that's designed to help fix the problems that we see with Blender's built-in Boolean Modifier. Namely, that when you do Blender operations on curved mesh surfaces, often you get the resulting normals that, they have that buckled look to them. They're not quite the perfect edges that you were hoping for. And that's intrinsic to the way that it calculates the normals after the operation, whereas QOL Quick Slice Booleans remembers the surfaces from before the operation and then reapplies them afterwards, resulting in the kind of cuts that you expected to see in the first place. Nice, clean, CAD-like finish. So how to use it? Well, it's ever so simple. You select the objects you're going to use as cutters, and the object that you want to be cut, and simply, on right menu, Quick Slice Booleans. There we go. It defaults to whatever you used last, but obviously you can choose union or... now, slice comes in later, we'll talk about that later. But difference, union, or intersect are your standard Boolean operations. We're all familiar with those. Or, let's undo that, you can access it in the QOL panels, just these like those, Quick Slice Booleans, and you have the operation choice here and the action button there. So select the objects you want to use as cutters and the object you want to be cut, and simply click the button and you will have your results straight away. Now, it is a free add-on, and everything that you've seen so far is included in the free add-on. But if you own QOL The Full Collection, you do have some additional features. One of them being, as we alluded to earlier, the slice function. So, Quick Slice Booleans, and you have the normals, and you've also got slice, which does, as you can see, nothing. But it has. It's created an invisible slice using the objects as such. So just move them, then you can see them. That's actually invaluable for when you're doing explosions or cutaways. Yeah, great for when you need it. And what else do we have? And then there's the other feature. When you're working with Booleans in Blender, it's hard to pre-visualize what a cut is going to look like. And that is one of the major advantages of Blender's built-in Boolean Modifier. You can change things until you're happy with it. You can move it on the fly. So for example, let's go into just a quick Boolean here. And now we can move it and see what we want. Is it going to be best like this, like that, etc., etc.? And that's great, but of course it's hard to see maybe on this video. That's when you end up with the jagged surfaces, that sort of crumpled effect when you're using a live modifier. In this case, it is a Blender standard Boolean modifier. And that's where the last feature of having QOL The Full Collection comes in handy, because if you have a Boolean modifier already on an object, you can apply the Blender Boolean, but with QOL Quick Slice tech. So it will reduce that crumpling. It will actually take away the crumpling. It will apply that Boolean as you want to see it without this visual mess. So apply Blender. So there we go. It's actually applied that Boolean, and look, it's all clean as you would want it to be. CAD clean, even from Blender's built-in modifiers. Also bear in mind that if you have the QOL Full Collection, there are plenty of other tools, and one of them that come into mind when working with things like this is that Booleans, no matter what engine you're using for doing the Booleans, it inevitably creates what I call awkward connection points. In that, let's just do a Quick Slice Booleans there, and make that a difference. That's most apparent when you go into vertex mode or edge mode. This is fine for the computer, but human eyes tend to go, what the heck is all this? It's a visual mess. So what we can do is use the clean edge tools for Blender from QOL The Full Collection, and let's have a quick look at those. Edge clean. Now select any particular edge. Let's go into edge mode and select edges. Also a bit difficult to see on these videos, I guess, but let's say that edge there, and select contiguous. Now remember, we've got all these little clusters of vertices that turn up, and what we can do is run clean edge flow. And that will have cleaned up all of the tatty little mess that we saw before. Let's just put 02 instead. That was a bit better, yeah. And even when you clean things up, there are things that any OCD person like me would just go, oh, why isn't that joined to that one? And again, that makes no difference to the computer, but we tend to get antsy about that sort of thing. So we have finally the enter cleanup mode. And what that does is it automatically turns on tweak mode, it automatically turns on merging of vertices, and it turns on snapping two vertices. So at that point, when you have cleanup mode on, all you do is drag one point to another and it automatically merges them for you on the fly. There we go. And as you can see, it's doing a little bit of cleanup of the normals as it goes as well. Yeah, so not that one. So if anybody is as OCD as I am and wants to see these points all connected up, that's a very nice, quick and easy way of doing things there. And that will exit itself whenever you change modes. So yeah, that's about it. As always, thank you, and yeah, enjoy. And bye for now.